arts are always the first thing to go when it comes to, budget cuts in school systems. I think it's because we've created an idea of what a quote unquote ideal student is. And, in America, we think the ideal student is one who can excel at math and science. And we've left really no room for the people who are artistically inclined to thrive. And we're trying to make people who have artistic inclinations fit into the mold of what we think role model students are. And I think it's terrible to cut music and art programs because some people are just hardwired that way and have a lot to offer the world, through the arts. I watched a talk one time, and this dude said that the choreographer Gillian Lynn, who ended up going on to do Cats and other brilliant Broadway musicals, she flunked out of class. Because they had her functioning or trying to be a student that was thriving in math and science. But, her artistic inclination, led her to do other things where she excelled and went through the roof and went on to be one of the most impactful choreographers in Broadway history. Those are the kind of things where it's man, we're unbalanced in our perspective of what it means to be a student. I think it's a tragedy when people are cutting music and art programs from public schools.
I want people to truly believe he's actually really happy, because nobody believes it. Everybody believes, nah, he gotta want more fans. He gotta want more people to know who he is. And I don't care.
She was like, I'll give you $100 if you do it. Now, she just told me she ain't had no money to buy my t-shirt, dog. And I'm hurting at the time. I'm not hurting, but I'm trying to make my little merch monies.
The dude is just camped out in front of the tour bus. So we oh man, this dude is crazy, man. Sir, you gonna have to leave. He said, I ain't going nowhere. I got a message for Lecrae. I ain't going nowhere.
How should I act as a child of God? What's my responsibilities? Being created in the likeness and the image of God. We don't think that. We just think yo, you offended me. Now I gotta act. I gotta do what I gotta do.